Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me for a brand new video today. So I'm sorry I missed last Wednesday's upload. I have been away for a couple of weeks. I've been in Poland and then I had to go home back to my hometown to visit my grandparents. So I've been a little bit all over the place and yeah, it's just not been well planned out. So I'm back today and I'm very much looking forward to getting on the mat and creating and moving. I feel like I haven't moved in a long time, so I hope today's practice is just going to be a full body, well-rounded, opening, feel-good practice. So grab anything you need and we're going to get started in just a comfortable seated position. So I'll stick facing you just so you can see me, but you can just come onto your mat, cross-legged, kneeling, whatever works. Hands resting onto the knees, grow nice and tall for your spine. And just draw your shoulders down away from your ears and allow your eyes to gently close. Just take a moment to take any last little fidgets, itches, scratches that you need to take before trying to find just a moment of stillness, a moment to just arrive, be present. Allow yourself just to enter into this space, knowing that this is your time. So just start here by taking a quick scan of the body, from the crown of the head, through the eyes, the jaw, all the way down through the shoulders towards the tips of the toes. And just release any gripping, any clenching. Just start to feel that sense of release, that sense of peace. Just travel over the physical body. And then from there, start to just connect with your breath. Start to inviting some deeper, longer inhales and exhales. As you're breathing in, start to draw the breath all the way down into the belly, the chest, all the way towards the top of the lungs. And as you exhale, reverse that as you empty the body fully, letting go of anything that you don't need. And just continue like this, just building a breath, establishing a rhythm that's going to guide you through. And as you continue to build the breath, let's just drop the right ear over towards the right shoulder. Try to relax that left shoulder down away from the ear. And then slowly start to roll the chin down to the chest. And then start to take the left ear to the left shoulder. Good, and then from there just start to move through this half neck roll movement in your own time with your own rhythm. Going as fast or as slow as feels good, holding any tension, any parts that you need to linger just to release. Beautiful, and then eventually we'll meet with the chin down towards the chest, feeling the stretch through the back of the neck. Try to lengthen through the spine, and then go ahead and interlace your hands behind the head, letting the elbows drop down towards the floor. So really just let gravity do the work here. Just take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. Lovely, and then as you breathe in, start to lift your chin. Let the head drop into the hands as you open the shoulders, open the chest. And then exhale again, round the spine, chin to chest. Feel the stretch through the thoracic spine. Two more like that. Inhale, lift the chin, drop the head into the hands. Exhale, chin to chest, elbows draw together. One more time, inhale, lift the chin, drop the head. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest. Again, just feeling the stretch through the back of the neck. And then this time, inhale, draw the chin parallel towards the ground. Start to reach your right fingertips to the right and then start to bend over to the right. Lengthen the left arm up and over, just feeling a side body stretch. Try to rotate open across the shoulder. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. Lovely. And then bring that left hand over to the left. Just switching sides. Extend that right arm up. Maybe your palms down, maybe your forearms down. But keep rotating open through that right shoulder. Take one more breath in. And breathe out. Lovely. Come all the way up. Bring your fingers just next to your hips and just take a nice little shoulder roll here. Just forwards, up and back. Forwards, up and back. Hopefully feeling a little bit looser. You've got it. And then slowly let's come over onto hands and knees. So tabletop position. Get there however you need to get there. Bring the hands under the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Start to spread into the fingertips, and we're going to press into that left hand. Start to inhale, send the right arm up to the sky. As you breathe out, start to thread your right arm underneath, bringing your right cheek down to the mat. We're going to do that twice more. As you inhale, right arm lifts up. Exhale, thread it through, drop the right cheek. One more time, inhale, right arm extends. And then exhale, thread it through. This time, pause. Pressing into that left hand, pressing into the back of the right hand. Try to draw your left hip slightly back. Take an extra breath in. And out. You've got it. Let's inhale, press into that left hand. Sweep your right arm up to the sky. Pause at the top. Keep the twist. Start to gaze down. Take your left foot off to the left. And then start to slide your right leg to the back of the mat. Turn your back heel flat for this side plank shape. Once you're there, draw your hips forwards. And then if you can, extend your right arm over your ear, feeling that stretch through the whole right side body. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. You've got it. Holding here, shift the weight into the left hand. See if you can lift your right foot off the floor so it's hovering in line with the hip. Take an inhale, reach from fingers to toes. And then exhale, bring your elbow to your knee to your elbow. Again, inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. This time, inhale, extend, pause. Start to bend your right knee, bring the foot towards the bum, and then reach your right hand around. See if you can hold on to the right foot or the ankle. If you've got the foot, start to draw your hips forwards, kick the foot into the hand, maybe gaze up and over that right shoulder so you're opening the whole right side body, front body. Breathing in, pressing into that left palm. Breathing out. You're going to take one more inhale, feel the stretch in the shoulder. And then without collapsing, breathing out, look down. Slowly release the right foot. Release the right hand. And then come back into your tabletop position. Really nice. From there, just twice. Inhale, drop your belly, lift your chin, find cow pose. Exhale, round the spine, chin to chest. Again, inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale to round the spine, chin to chest. Perfect. Start to bring your spine back to neutral. This time pressing into the right hand, inhale the left arm up to the sky, opening across the shoulder. Exhale, thread the left arm under, drop the left cheek down to the mat. Again, inhale, left arm sweeps up and open. Exhale, thread it under, left cheek drops. One more time, inhale, left arm extends, open the shoulder. Exhale, thread it through. This time we're going to pause. Pressing into the right hand, try to draw the right hip back, opening up across the chest, holding as you breathe in. Holding as you breathe out. You've got it. Let's inhale, lift that left arm back to the sky, find the twist. Pause there, start to gaze down. Take your right foot now out to the right and then send the left foot back with the left foot flat. Draw your hips forwards and then reach that left arm over the ear. Feeling the stretch into the whole left side body. Taking a breath in and a breath out. You've got it. Let's shift the weight into that right hand. Lift the left leg off the floor. Squeeze the bum, reach from fingers to toes. Take a breath in. And then breathe out. Bring your elbow to knee, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend and reach. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale to extend. Exhale, squeeze. You've got it. Let's inhale to extend. Pause. Start to bend the left knee, heel to bum. Reach the left hand around. Maybe you find the foot, maybe you don't. And then if you've got the foot, kick the foot into the hand. Wherever you are, draw the hip points forwards. And then maybe you're gazing up and over that left shoulder. Really pressing into the right hand. Let's take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. You've got it. Take one more inhale. And then exhale, look down. Slow motion, release the left foot. Left hand comes down. Left knee comes down. You're back in your tabletop position. Spread the fingers just one time. Inhale, drop your belly, lift the chest. And then exhale to round the spine, chin to chest. Inhale, bring your spine back to neutral. And then exhale, let's lift the hips, come into your first downward facing dog. Straight away here, start to pedal out through the legs. Bending one knee, bending the other knee. Following that with any other movements that feel intuitive for you to take. And eventually let's find stillness, relax the heels, try to press the chest towards the thighs as you lift the tailbone up and back. Take a deep breath in and just a sigh to release. Lovely, let's inhale, look forwards. Exhale, start to walk your feet all the way towards the thumbs. Bring your feet together or slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift, slide your hands to your shins. And then exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale to standing, circle your arms all the way up. Palms might come together. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. And then release your arms next to your hips, finding your Tadasana, your mountain pose. Pause there for a moment, take a deep breath in. And a sigh, let it go. Lovely, let's continue to bring some more warmth. Inhale, circle your arms to the sky, tall mountain. Exhale, let's cactus the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades, feel the lift through the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, extended mountain. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to floor, shins or thighs. Exhale, hands down, step back to high plank. Pause there, hold. Draw your tailbone slightly forwards. Think about metaphorically drawing the thumbs and the big toes together. Really feel the center line fire up. Hold as you breathe in. Hold as you breathe out for 4, 3, 2, on 1, drop your knees. Look forwards, bend your elbows, lower slowly down to the tummy. Untuck your toes, activate through your thighs, and then lift your palms off the floor as you inhale, lift your chin, your chest. Think about squeezing the shoulder blades together, really activating through the upper spine, strengthening those back muscles, holding for 5, for 4, can you lift even more for 3, for 2, on 1, slowly release back down. Tuck your toes under, knees can be on the floor. We're going to reverse that motion, so as you breathe in, straighten the arms, press to that modified plank. And then exhale, lift your knees, lift your hips. Come back into downward facing dog. Take just one deep breath in. And a sigh, let it go. Lovely. As you inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk or step all the way to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in for length. Forward fold, breathing out. To standing, circle your arms all the way up, big breath in. And then same as before, exhale, let's cactus the elbows, squeeze open across the chest. Inhale, straighten the arms, tall mountain. Exhale, fold, come all the way down. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then this time breathe out, traditional step or jump back to high plank. And then lower down, knees can be down or keep them lifted all the way to the belly. Palms flat this time, inhale for your first cobra. Keep the elbows bent, the shoulders drawing down and back. And then breathe out, tuck your toes, lift your hips, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out. Can you really press the floor away? Lovely. Inhale, look forwards. Exhale, walk, step, maybe hop to the front of the mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Forward fold, breathe out. This time bend your knees. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sit down nice and low, and we're thinking about the back muscles here. So we're strengthening them by lifting the thumbs higher, really working the back muscles. Holding here for 5. Breathing 4, 3, 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, forward fold, hands down, Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step or make your way to high plank. Lower down, halfway chaturanga or drop the knees lower to the belly. Inhaling cobra or upward dog if it's in your practice. And then we're going to meet in downward facing dog. Once you get there, take a breath in. And a breath out. Lovely. Inhale, look forwards. Turn your left heel in and step your right foot between the palms. You can always use your right hand to help you if you need to. Bending into that right knee, warrior 1 is your breath in. Rise up, really bend into that right knee and then extend up through the arms. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Lovely. Inhale. And then exhale, opening into warrior 2. Adjust your feet, adjust your hips as much as needed. Continuing to bend into that right knee. Spreading through the arms, breathe in. Breathe out. Lovely. Flip your right palm. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Start to gaze down towards your left foot. And then take your right hand, bend your elbow, bring your right hand towards your left ear. And then just let the weight of the head, fall into that hand. So you're really stretching open the side body a little bit more. Holding there, breathe in. And breathe out. Nice, let's inhale, rise back to warrior 2. Opening the arms. Start to straighten your right leg, heel toe the left foot in just a little bit. And then as you breathe in, lean forwards. Triangle pose, right hand down, left arm to the sky. Think about pressing into the back of the right hand and then turning open through that left shoulder. Deep breath in. And deep breath out. If it strains the neck, just keep the gaze down. We're really thinking about protecting the head, the neck, the shoulders today. So let it be comfortable. Breathe in. And breathe out. Lovely. On your next breath in, let's rise back up. Arms to a T. Exhale, cartwheel the hands down. Frame your right foot. Lift your back heel. Inhale, look forwards, runner's lunge. And then exhale, step the left foot to meet the right foot. Find your forward fold. From here, bend your knees, breathing in chair pose. Sit down nice and low. Take an inhale and an exhale. Lovely. Let's start to shift the weight into the right foot. Bring your hands in towards your heart. And then as you inhale, we're going to stand up, bringing that left knee into the chest. Pause here for a moment. If it's wobbly, let it be wobbly. Micro bend into the right knee. So we're working the same leg. Good. Now from here, we're slow motion going to step that left foot all the way to the back of the mat. Landing in a high lunge. If that's too wobbly today, you can always drop the back heel, come back to your warrior one. Option to stay there, otherwise extend your arms up, turn your palms to face forwards. Good, now strong legs, strong thighs. Take an inhale, straighten both legs, reach your fingers high. Exhale, bend your knees and cactus your elbows, bring your elbows in line with your shoulders. 2 like that. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend and cactus. Inhale, straighten and reach. Exhale, bend, cactus. You've got it. This time, inhale, straighten and reach. And then warrior 2, exhale. Drop the back heel, open your arms, bend into that right knee. Good, adjust your stance, take a breath in. And just a sigh to release. Lovely, again, breathe in. And then breathe out, interlace your hands behind your lower back. As you inhale, we're going to lift the fists, the chin, the chest. Option 1, stay here. Otherwise, exhale, bow towards the left corner of the mat on the big toe edge of the right foot. See if you can let gravity do the work in the upper body. Let the fists fall as if they were going to touch the floor. Let the head and neck completely release. And just focusing on pressing through the feet and the quality of your breath. You've got it. Let's inhale, lift the chin. Slowly pull yourself all the way back up. Warrior 2, release the arms. Hold it there, just bending in. I know that right leg's talking to you. Take 1 more inhale. And then exhale, curl the hands down, frame your right foot. Go ahead and place the left palm flat. And then inhale the right arm to the sky, opening into a twist. Option to stay here. Option to pivot onto the little toe edges of both feet and start to lower the left hip as you extend the right arm back, finding a little bit more stretch through the right outer hip into this kind of reverse side lunge. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Nice. On an inhale, lift the hips if they're down, right arm up, and then exhale, right hands down to the mat. From here, start to gaze forwards. You can use blocks underneath the hands, and we're going to walk the fingers forwards as far as we can. Your chest is resting onto your thigh. Now focus on the back leg staying exactly in the same shape and position as it is. And then all you're going to do is lift it off the floor. So the left little toe is turning down, you're squaring the hips. And then think cobra in the upper back as you look forwards, lift the chest. Good, pause, stay, or if you can, become really light on your fingertips. Maybe some of you will be on 2-piece fingers, maybe 1 finger. Maybe you can press into the right foot so much that you can pull your hands to your heart into warrior 3. Regardless of where you are, think about lifting the chest parallel to the floor, holding here, breathing in. Breathing out. Really nice. Little bend in the right knee. Look forwards. Start to draw your left knee into your chest. We're coming back to that one-legged mountain pose where we started. Let it be wobbly. Let yourself fall, and just meet us here in this mountain. And then think about keeping the heel glued towards the bum. Bring your left knee to meet your right knee. Take your left hand to the big toe edge of the left foot. Draw your knees together and then draw your hips forward so you're finding that quad stretch. Stay. Otherwise, inhale, right arm lifts. And you can stay there, or you can find dancer's pose. Kicking the foot into the hand, hand into the foot. And think about lifting the chest forwards and up as opposed to leaning forwards. Good. Falling out is okay. Holding, breathing. Beautiful. And then trying not to collapse. Let's slowly bring the left knee to meet the right knee. Right hand releases down, and then release the left foot. Give everything a little bit of a shake and let it all go. Forget it ever happened. Really nice. Let's come back to our mountain pose. Palms forwards, lift the chest, close the eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath in. And just a sigh to release. Beautiful. As you breathe in, bend your knees, find Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, nose to knee. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, hands down, step or make your way to high plank, either straight to down dog or lower chaturanga or to the belly. Inhaling, cobra or upward facing dog. Exhaling, downward facing dog. Good. Find stillness or find movement. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. You've got it. Let's inhale, look forwards. Exhale, we're going to step the left foot forwards, turn the right heel in first. Use your hand if you need to as you step forwards. Warrior one, breathe in, rise up. Good. Adjust yourself as much as you need it as you try to turn your chest to the front of the room. Breathing in and breathing out. Good. Just one more breath in. Breathe out, warrior two. Open your arms, open your hips. Adjust your feet. Maybe you need to make the stance longer. And then really draw that left knee forwards. Take an inhale. And an exhale. Lovely. Flip the left hand. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Gaze towards your back foot. Bend your left elbow, hold the right ear, and then drop the head into the hands. As you bend into the left knee, you should really feel that side body open. Should feel quite nice for most of us. Holding as you breathe in. Holding as you breathe out. Beautiful. And then slow motion, let's rise back up, warrior two. Start to straighten your left leg. Walk the back heel in just slightly and turn your palms forwards, thumbs up. Inhale, lean forward, setting up for triangle. And then triangle pose is your breath out. Pressing the back of the left hand into the shin and then turning open through that right shoulder. Breathing in. And breathing out. Taking one more breath in. Exhale, look down. And then slowly inhale, rise all the way back up. Exhale, curl the hands down. Frame your left foot, lift your right heel. Inhale, runner's lunge. Pull your chest forwards, heart forwards. And then exhale, step forwards. Forward fold, nose to knee. From here, start to bend your knees. Inhale, we're coming back into chair pose. Sit nice and low, lift your thumbs nice and high. Take a breath in. And a breath out. You've got it. Let's bring the hands to heart center. This time shifting the weight into your left foot. As you inhale, let's stand up, drawing that right knee into your chest. Pause for a moment, feel the little wobbles in the left ankle. And then slow motion, we're going to bend the left knee slightly and step that right foot all the way to the back of the mat, landing in a lunge. Find your balance, draw your chest forward, stay there, or extend your arms, palms forwards, biceps by the ears. From here, let's take an inhale, extend the arms, maybe straightening both legs. And then exhale, cactus the elbows as you bend the knees, squeeze the shoulder blades together. 2 more times, inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, bend and cactus. Inhale, straighten and lift. Exhale, bend and cactus. You've got it. Inhale, straighten and lift, pause. Exhale, warrior 2. Back heel drops and then bend into that left knee. Hold it there, take a breath in. And a sigh as you let it go. Good, again, inhale. And then exhale, circle the hands behind you, interlace your fingers, behind your lower back. Once you've interlaced, inhale, lift the fists, the chin, the chest. And then stay there, or exhale, humble warrior, bow to the right corner of your mat, into the big toe edge of that left foot. Let the head completely drop with gravity. Same as before, you're focusing on the strength of the legs, the steadiness of your breath. Really, really nice. Let's lift the chin. Inhale, pull yourself all the way back up. Opening into warrior 2, bending into the left knee. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, cartwheel the hands down, frame your left foot. Plug your right palm into the mat. As you breathe in, send your left arm to the sky, twist. Really pressing into that right hand. You can stay here. Otherwise, pivot to the little toe edges of both feet, lower the right hip and reach the left arm back a little bit more. Getting into that left outer hip, left glute, and really trying to draw the left hip back. Hold as you breathe in. You've got it. Hold as you breathe out. And then inhale, lift the hips, left arm to the sky. Exhale, look down, left hand comes back down to the mat. Come up onto your fingertips, grab your blocks if you want them. Start to walk your fingers forwards, forwards, forwards. Start to shift into the left leg and then see if you can lift that right leg up, parallel to the floor, hips are squared. And then from there, think chest forwards, look slightly forward. You can stay. Maybe pop up onto fingertips, maybe 2 fingers, 1 finger. Maybe you can press into that left foot, bring your hands to your heart and then straighten your leg as you lift everything parallel to the mat in warrior 3. Good, doesn't matter which variation you're in, just find your edge. Breathe and hold. You've got it, little bend in both knees. Start to draw your right knee into your chest, back to your one-legged mountain. Pause at the top, re-establish your balance if you need to. And then bring your right knee to meet your left knee. Take your right hand to the big toe edge of the foot for a little bit more shoulder opening. Draw your hips forwards, feel the stretch through the front of the thigh. You can stay. Otherwise, left arm lifts. Stay or find dancer's pose. Think about everything drawing up, so you're opening that left shoulder as you draw your left arm towards your ear. Holding, breathing. You've got it. One more inhale. One more exhale. Try to reverse. So we're going to bring the right knee to meet the left knee first. Left arm down. And then release the right leg. Give everything a shake. Really nice. And then come back into your mountain pose. Take a little step back here. So there's a bit of room in front of you. And let's bring our hands to heart center, just closing the eyes. Just enjoying being on 2 feet right now. Let's take a deep breath in. And a sigh. Lovely. On your next breath in, open the eyes. Start to come up onto your tippy toes. And then slowly find a point of focus, bend your knees, and see if you can come all the way down into a little toe stand. Lovely. From there, start to reach your arms forwards. Start to lean your upper body back, your knees forwards. You can always use your hands, and then lower your knees towards the mat. Once you're there, take your left hand towards your left heel. Take your right arm up to the sky, and then bend your right elbow. Hold on to the left ear or the left side of the head. Once you're there, gaze towards your left heel, option to stay. Otherwise, start to lift your hips, drop the head into the hand, and open up across the whole right side body. And just again, let gravity do the work. So really let the head go. Hold as you breathe in. And breathe out. Beautiful. Slowly use your hands to draw your chin to your chest. Lower your hips towards your heels. Perfect. Let's bring the right hands to the right heel. Left arm up by your ear, and then bend your left elbow. Hold on to the right side of the head, the neck, the ear. Gaze towards the right foot. Stay there, or again, lift your hips. Try to open up across that left shoulder and just let the head completely drop into the hand. So your hand is what's opening the side body. Good, and then using that hand, draw your chin to your chest, support the neck, and then bring your bum towards your heels. Release your arms, bring your fingertips in front of you, untuck the toes, and just sit your bum to your heels, hands rest on tops of the thighs. Just close down your eyes, just feel that work, feel hopefully a sense of release, a sense of openness. And let's just go ahead and bring our knees together. Sit the bum over to one side, releasing the legs out long. And then flexing the feet, take a moment to find your two sit bones. Inhale, extend the arms up. And then exhale, start to fold, hands around the feet, chin towards the shins, into a simple forward fold, Paschimottanasana. Just 2 to 3 breaths here, trying to find a sense of release now through the lower back, through the spine. Beautiful. And then slowly start to come up. Begin to roll all the way onto your back. Let's hug the knees into the chest. Take a moment, rock a little bit from side to side. Lovely, and then just a very brief twist here. So take your left arm out to the left, take your right hand around the back of the left knee, and then pull your knees over towards the right, maybe gazing over your left shoulder. Maybe closing the eyes as you relax the shoulders. Take a breath in and a sigh. Lovely, and then draw your knees back to center. Take your right arm to the right, left hand around the knee, and then use your left hand to draw the knees to the left. Again, try to draw both shoulders down, maybe gaze towards your right hand. Taking a deep breath in and a sigh. Lovely, drawing the knees back to center. Giving yourself a hug, taking any final movements, adjustments, poses, itches, scratches, stretches that you need to take. And then eventually we'll just come into a final moment of rest for Shavasana. Not a long one today, but do try to stay if you can. Extend the feet towards the bottom corners of the mat. Release your arms next to your hips. Try to draw your shoulders away from your ears. Come into a position that feels most comfortable for you. So as long as you feel comfortable, it's a good place to be. Close down your eyes. And let's together here just take a deep breath in. And a sigh to release. Take a moment here to just feel the sense of openness, of peace that you've cultivated in your practice today. Start to just feel, without changing anything, the way the body just naturally breathes for you. Starting to just allow those subtle breaths to deepen, feeling the rise, the fall of the belly of the chest. Allowing the breath to start to bring some movements to the fingers, to the toes, to the ankles, to the wrists. Following that with any other movements that feel good. Maybe it's a full body stretch, a yawn as if you were just waking up from a deep and peaceful sleep. And then wherever you are, start to bend your knees, hugging your knees in towards your chest, wrapping your hands around your shins, giving yourself a hug. A moment to honor your practice, honor yourself for showing up, for giving yourself time. And then keep the eyes closed. We're just going to come back to where we started. A comfortable seated position, however you want to get there. Taking your time. Just sitting nice and tall, bringing our hands into prayer position, Namaste Mudra in front of the chest. Sealing the practice with one unified Om. Of course, if you don't want to chant, just listen or feel the vibrations. Let's take an inhale first to prepare. Exhale, just sigh, let it go. Inhale for Om. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste. Thank you so much for sharing your time and practice with me today.